All right, now back to the NFC North. We were talking about an hour and a half ago about the Minnesota Vikings, also known as the Vicodins. Now the Vicodins made the playoffs last year because they had a big, strong push at the end of the season. Adrian Peterson almost broke the rushing record held by who's that crazy guy that used to play for the Buffalo Bills? You know, he got arrested for murdering somebody a couple years ago.
See, that you know what? That's an atrocity. I was on eBay just the other day. An OJ Simpson jersey, circa 1968, 69, 70, goes for just as much as another player from the 70s that was just as famous, like a Fran Tarkenton, speaking of Minnesota Vikings. Now, don't you find this a little bit, I mean, look, it doesn't come with a set of gloves. I mean, why should I be paying as much for OJ Simpson as somebody who didn't get his in a ringer? A player, Fran Tarkenton, or someone of the 70s.
Tarkenton was a true hero. He passed for 47,000 yards, which in metric, that's about 8 light years. But anyway.
I believe, in my humble opinion, again, I believe the man never stopped passing or scrambling.
No, it's true.
He probably went through 3 or 4 wives, and he never stopped.
I have no
I mean, he had to sign the divorce papers as he was scrambling around the field. In fact, he racked up so many yards. Did you know that he never got on the bus or the plane? He would just scramble until he ended up in Chicago, and they would play that game, and he would scramble back to Minneapolis.
That was how he stayed in shape. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, maybe the OJ jersey ought to come with a discount. You got your base price because of the fact that he set the rushing record. That's the guy I was trying to think of, so thanks for reminding me. But then
I knew exactly where you were going with that.
Then you got the criminal discount. Well, the first one, he was actually acquitted, so maybe that wouldn't lower or raise the price of the jersey. But when he got convicted the second time around in the civil trial, that should have taken the value down 30%, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but you know, the discount doesn't do much for me because I've never seen a jersey that looks good with striped pants.
Only the referees, huh?
Only the referees. So a real travesty. I mean, OJ Simpson, you know, look through any of your outlets on the internet that sell NFL jerseys, and you're going to see, how can that hold, explain this to me, Lucy, how can that hold value?
Who came in? Which?
Huh?
How can the jersey hold value?
How can it hold value? This is OJ Simpson.
No,
I mean, and the man is fat, too. He has turned into...
You gotta buy your jersey based on the player's performance on the field, not his performance at the Academy Awards. That's all I got to say about it.
I think that was beautifully put. Beautifully put. And that's why I was, and maybe you put 2 and 2 together and you got Joey. But that was the reason that I even made the O.J. Simpson reference. On the field, he was an extremely good player. Now, Michael Jackson was famous for wearing gloves. I never saw O.J. Simpson wearing gloves in any of the footage I've ever seen when he played for the Buffalo Bills. And it's cold up there.
Freezing.
So can you explain that to me? All of a sudden he's wearing gloves, and what was that all about? He lives in California. OJ, give me a break. You played in Buffalo. I mean, they've got snow so big up there that they just etch out a building, and they call it a building. That's how much snow they've got.
The Eskimos, I've heard, go to Buffalo to study igloo making.
The University of Eskimology.
Eskimology. Yeah, it's a major. It's SUNY Buffalo, State University of New York at Buffalo. Yeah, they have a major there.
That is right. Very good. Very good. SUNY College. That's right. They have a campus in Albany, I believe, also.
Yeah, that's the state capital, sure.
Yes, and they give you free books for the first 3 people that thaw out, because they figure that you're tough as leather.
Tough as nails too.
And that's also.